Show you the, oh boy, this is just going all wrong. Hi, it's Dave from BAM Guitars. The other day I was talking to a friend of mine, and he brought up how he thought it was great that my son and I, make these guitars, and it's really cool, and he had stuff he wanted to do, but he just doesn't have the money for the tools or really any place to do it. And I said, well, geez, yeah, it's not like a problem I have. And I told him the way I solved that problem was with Makerspace. As I said before, I moved from Hollywood. When I lived in Hollywood and worked at the shop, they had many tools, and I had tools personally at home as well that you get over the years, and we built stuff. Well, when I moved from there, I decided to downsize, and so I got rid of all that stuff and kept just the bare necessities, and moved here. Well, then shortly after arriving here, people wanted guitars, and I thought, well, I got to do something, and I really was not looking forward to investing that kind of money again. I heard something, I thought, what about a makerspace? So I looked around, and there were some in my area, and I went and looked at a few, and I went to one, and I signed up, and there was a waiting list, and it took about 3 months. And in 3 months' time, they gave me a call and they said, hey, are you still interested? And I'm like, yeah, I'm really interested. And 2 days later, I'm running wood through a $2,000 table saw with a really nice blade, and it's cutting all square, and I'm making guitars again. A makerspace, there are many different kinds, but if you can find one in your area, they'll have all the tools. They'll have all the things for you to use, so you don't have to purchase them all yourself. With a monthly fee to join, and then you can use their space. The one I belong to, like I said, I know they're all different, but the one I belong to, there are table saws and routers, band saws, drill presses, joiners, planers, all manner of sanders, clamps, hundreds if not thousands of dollars worth of clamps alone. Also, all kinds of hand tools. There'll be sanding stuff, handheld power sanders, files, rasps, saws, different kinds of saws, squares, all kinds of layout tools that you won't have to purchase. You can just use the ones there. The flat space on benches alone is worth the cost of a subscription. Here's one side of the shop with sanders, a bunch of the clamps, a band saw. There's a chop saw with a really nice fence that you can put stops on, table saw, the joiner, planer, surface feed sander, very nice. Some of those large work spaces I was talking about, just nice to be able to have a nice bench to work on. There's a CNC router that'll do designs in wood. I've not used it yet. Wood lathe, tool sharpening stand. There's an enclosed router table. This is a resaw bandsaw for cutting planks and wood into thinner dimensions. In the background there, you just caught a glimpse of the sanding booth. There's a toolbox with some of the hand tools in. Over there, you can just see in the background, there's a whole panel saw for cutting large pieces of wood down to size. Here's a scrap bin. People leave their scraps. A lot of that is walnut and stuff that's well usable for guys like us, people like us. Sorry about the out of focus. I was so distracted by the shot that's coming up here that I really wasn't even paying attention there. Look at, that's walnut walnut strips. I swear that is not a plant. Somebody left those and I walked up. I surely took some for fretboards. There they were. And there's the bin of potential again. Who knows what could be made out of that? The number one tool in the makerspace are the people. The people alone, their knowledge base, their skill set with certain tools. They're always there to help you figure out answers to your problems. Their knowledge set alone in how to use a certain tool, just their shortcuts in using it to get the result you're after is so invaluable. You can't even put a price on it. And I really, really encourage you to look into it, find one around you. It takes some of the stress away of purchasing all these really expensive tools and the know-how to get the results out of those tools that you want. You will get that with the other members. So give it a try, make something, make a guitar, whatever it is you're making. Please go ahead and do it. I know you can. I know you can. It'll be cool. Give it a try. And that's enough out of me. All right.